You can watch all the games of the Argentine Triple Crown Polo at live.aapolo.com. Get yourself a subscription to the best polo in the world today. You're watching the highlights on Kirk's Polo Report. Today we have a semifinal match for the Abierto at Palermo. We have two teams. We have La Natividad, which is undefeated so far. Team featuring Facundo Perez at 1. It has Jero Casagnola at 2. Pablo McDonough at 3. And Barto Casagnola at 4. It's a 39-goal team. It's really a 40-goal team, but officially it's a 39-goal team. And they're playing La Ensenada at Burbank, which features 4 9-goal players, 3 9-goal players and an 8-goal player, which makes them 35 goals. They have Juan Barritos, Geronimo del Carril, Martin Zubia, and Alfredo Bigatti. This is an 8 chukker match. Goes down at the very end. And let's join Andres Ugarte with the play-by-play.
Any loose ball around the players from La Natividad very fast, especially that guy, Camilo Castagnola. Better be careful with that.
Camilo again on the near side looking for Facundo, who was standing up front. Good challenge now by Jerónimo. Jero del Carril. Nice action there by Jero. Next to him was Zubia, and now covering the field is going to be Pablo McDonough. Pablo, who is playing Benja with the 4th different team in 4 years also. We're going to be speaking about that later today. Facundo now. Next to him, Jerónimo del Carril. Nicely done by Facu. Here he comes. Challenge in the back by Jerónimo. In the front by Zubia. And now Jero. Nice pick up by Jerónimo. Head to head against Barto Castagnola, who had some fresher legs to get there first. Now Facundo back to Barto. Nice bonding between these two. And now Barto Castagnola setting the pace for La Natividad, coming to hook him. Jerónimo del Carril. Nice angle by Barto Castagnola, entering the danger zone. The approach, changing the line. It goes wide to the left-hand side.
Be a bit faster in making the passes.
Jerónimo looking again for Juan Martín Zubia, also for Alfredo Bigatti, who was standing up front. The approach by Juan Martín. The ball stays in behind, and now Facundo. The back shot over there, covering the field. Now Britos. Juano. The ball passed by, and now Pablo McDonough on the near side, picking it up, taking his time. Over the marking by Bigatti. Good resolving by Alfredo. The ball stays over there, and now Jerónimo del Carril. A good one to link with Britos. Here comes Juano. Changing the line, looking for Alfredo Bigatti. But there was a good coverage by Facundo, who's going to get there first. Let's see what he decides to do. A good back shot to link with Barto. Now Barto again, the approach, the ball passing by. And now Pablo in control of the ball for La Natividad, leaving it back for Barto.
And look at Facu stretching the team again. But Jeta also going forward. Now there is a gap between the 2 forwards and the 2 defenders. They need to get close again together.
And now Barto Castagnola, great angle to enter the box. Good turning around by Barto Castagnola, coming from behind Zubia. And Barto Castagnola scores to extend the lead for La Natividad to make it 2-0.
And this is something that Barto has been improving also every game. He's trying to copy Juan Manero, no? Coming forward, from back to offense.
Of the first chukker of this game, Jerónimo ready to pick it up, trying to turn around. A good challenging there by Camilo Castagnola. And now Juan Martín Zubia head to head against Pablo McDonough. Good coverage by Pablo, but still Juan Martín picks it up, coming from behind also Camilo Castagnola. Nice resolving by Juan Martín on the near side. Here he comes, the under the next shot. The ball passing by. Picked in the way by Barto Castagnola to take the danger away when we listen to the first bell. And here comes Camilo Castagnola to extend the lead before the end of the chukker. And difficult for Jeta to miss this one. Here he comes, a long approach. Here comes another one, entering the box. Here comes Camilo Castagnola to extend the lead before the end of the chukker. And Jeta scores. And La Natividad scores one more time when we listen to the final bell of chukker number 1. There again, Barto with a hard defense there. And then the ball for Camilo Castagnola. A play made at La Natividad And Camilo scoring for the second time today to extend the lead, 3-0.
But how easy Barto turned around the play, no? From being in trouble, you know, almost getting a goal against them, suddenly he left Geta alone to score from coast to coast. A bit more compact for my taste and my experience. And from there, try to create something. They are too far away from each other.
So the game is on. Chukker number 2 on the way. Camilo Castañola, 2 goals in the first chukker. Here he comes, Camilo Castañola, challenged in the back by Alfredo Vigatti, showing all his skills, sending it forward. Closely followed there from the standings by Ali El Bawardi and Rashuri, his teammates in England and Spain. Here comes Juan Martín Subía, setting the pace for Ensenada. Long approach by Juan Martín Subía. The ball going in a great direction. Flying by, flying by, flying by. Juan Martín Subía punching back really quickly into chukker number 2 to close the gap. And now it's 3-1.
When we talk about goals, it could be one of the best goals in the open. Look how far he hit that ball and right to the middle. Excellent job by Subía.
Yes, and I think Benja, out of the blue, I don't know. Amazing by Juan Martín. 3-1, let's see how they react to this. Jerónimo del Carril winning in the back of the lineup. Here he comes, the ball stays a little bit in behind. And Facu Pérez picks it up for La Natividad. Looking for Pablo McDonough. The ball passing by, and now Jerónimo del Carril. Nice comeback there by Jerónimo. Now Juan Martín changing the line to link with Alfredo with time enough to pick it up. Here he comes, Alfredo Vigatti, playing in the open since 2017. The approach over there, looking for Juan Britos, who was open towards the right-hand side. The recovery by Pablo McDonough. The ball stays in behind. And now Jero del Carril. Now Juano Britos. Nice bonding over there. Here comes Juano hitting at goal. The ball passing by, and Juan Britos scores. Second and answer goal by La Ensenada to come back in the score very quickly into this chukker number 2.
And 2 excellent 2 minutes of polo for La Ensenada. They came back in the game very quickly. Very good goals, and now they're paying back. You know, they paying back La Natividad with the same kind of deal that they got.
So back to the center to resume the play. Pablo trying to win it over there. Finally taken by Juan Martín Subía. Juan Subía taking his time. The ball passing by, and now it's going to be covered by Barto Castañola, who's going to get there first. Here comes Bartolomé Castañola, starting from behind. Challenge there by Alfredo Vigatti. Barto, nicely done. Another of the players who's been playing for Bardón, the same as Alfredo and Geta, lately in this Argentine spring season. Camilo Castañola ready to enter the play. Challenge there by Juan Britos. Both recovery by Juan on the tail shot there, trying to take the danger away. And now Subía. Juan Martín looking for Alfredo. No foul there. So Pablo leaving it for Barto Castañola. Good angle there by Barto from the boards to the center, deflected by Vigatti. And now Britos changing the line to link with Alfredo. Well read there by Alfred. He's going to take a time. And again, I think they're going to stop
they
for
need to hurry, you know. I heard.
Here he comes, challenge there in the front by Juan Britos. The ball passing by Facundo, ready to pick it up. Juan Martín coming from behind.
El tercero decidió throwing, okay? Va la 8.
And the game is on. Camilo Castañola winning the ball in the front. A whistle very quickly. Foul number 1 purple is what they are saying. Let's see.
Yeah, Juan that went to change his horse and came back late. Look. Yeah.
For both teams as a whole. So 4-2 for La Natividad with 2 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. The clock there. Final. And Barto. Challenge there in the front by Britos. Looking for his brother, Geta, who was open towards the left-hand side. And here he comes, Camilo Castañola from the box to the center. Nice breakaway by Camilo Castañola, starting to take a look at goal. The end of the next shot by Camilo, stopped in the way by Jero del Carril. Nicely done by Jero, and now taking the game towards the right-hand side. Looking for Alfred Ligatti, was standing up front to receive that ball. Alfredo again, good shot there, looking for Subia. The ball stays a little bit short, and now Pablo McDonough taking it towards the boards. And now Camilo. Jeta Castañola, challenge by Britos. Still Jeta. There from the back. Looking for Pablo McDonough, who was trying to release himself from the marking by Jerónimo del Carril. The approach by Pablo McDonough, chased now by Juan Martín Subia. Here comes Pablo entering the box with a chance of extending the lead for La Natividad. And Pablo McDonough scores. Nice run by Pablo, winning that race over his opponent to finish it in the best possible way for La Natividad. 5-2.
What a way to play polo, eh? From Jeta, making that next shot exactly where Pablo needed it to be, and how well Pablo read that play, anticipating the pass. His horse flew over on the ground of Palermo, took advantage by 2 lengths.
To this game, the candidate was La Natividad. Are you watching the way they played from La Natividad, are celebrating these kind of goals, just like Pablo did?
They finally, they're getting along much better. It's not easy. 2 young guys, 2 other guys. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to understand each other, but they have done it so well at the end of the season now, and they're taking advantage of that.
Camilo Castañola now. Possession of the ball, the approach, and covering the field over there was Juan Martín Subia. Challenged by Facundo Pérez. Well done there by Juan Martín, and now Jerónimo. Barto Castañola.
And a chance that they will tie this chukker, no? 3-1, they were down in the first chukker. 5-3.
Actually, Benja, with this goal, Jero, this chukker was won by La Ensenada. The first one finished 3-0.
3-0, exactly, yeah, exactly.
So it's a positive chukker for them right away.
Good for them. They play well this chukker. They deserve to be back in the game.
Stay there. Only 2 goals behind in the score. The end of the second chukker over here. La Natividad on the lead by 2.
Yeah, Juan had a chance to finish that play. He took one more shot than what he needed, and gave a chance to Pardo to come back. Still in possession.
Bueno. Still Britos. Camilo Castañola coming from behind, not feeling that comfortable. Britos there after the way he turned around, and now Barto Castañola ready to take the game all the way towards the other end. The long approach and running over the midfield line. Here comes Bartolomé Castañola. There was also a very good ride-off by Pablo McDonough on Juan Britos. Here comes Barto Castañola entering the box, and Barto Castañola scores to extend the lead in favor of the men in green to make it 6-3.
And this is something that La Ensenada needs to be so careful. The counter-attacks could be deadly for them all afternoon if they don't finish the play. Good goal by La Natividad.
And again, Barto for the second time today scoring to extend the lead, to take a 3-goal lead into the second half of chukker number 3. And the game is on. In the back of the lineup, Bigatti. Good pick up by La Ensenada. Challenge there in the front by Pablo McDonough. Here comes Alfredo Bigatti sending the ball forward to link with Jerónimo. Here comes Jero. The ball passes by, and Facundo Pérez was there to take the back shot on the near side, completed by Pablo McDonough. And a good anticipation now by Juan Britos, who's going to get there first. Juan. On top of him was Camilo Castañola, nice bonding with Subia. Here comes Juan Martín, the approach. The ball goes higher than larger, that longer, and Facundo. In the end with the back shot now, Jerónimo del Carril. Jero del Carril finding a good position into hit a goal, leaving it for Juan Martín Subia. Juan Martín Subia scores! I think, Benja, that a couple of photographers were a little bit frightened following that shot, but at the end it counts the same, 6-4.
There is a lot of them. They were all going down because that ball was coming very fast. Good goal.
Look, be careful. Whoa.
Not makes things easy for La Natividad. And look at that. This is a 60 yards for La Ensenada. There was a blocking play
By this
by
guy, right?
Jeta. No, yeah.
Well, I didn't get to see properly, to be honest,
No,
Benja,
no,
if it was
Jeta
Barto
cross.
or Jeta, but yeah.
Jeta cross right in between the knocking and the number one. We'll see it right there. Look.
Yes, yes. Nicely done by Juan Obritos. Yes, I was. Jero del Carril, a strong shot, but the ball goes wide towards the left-hand side, and La Natividad again will be resuming from the back.
And from La Natividad's side, I think Facu Pierre is not very comfortable with the game going on today. He needs to find his place on the field, no? And he can make a big difference.
Pablo. With the approach over there, looking for Camilo Castañola, who was being challenged there by Juan Martín Subía. Still Camilo Castañola coming from behind was Facundo Pérez. Still Camilo confident enough to continue with the ball. The under the next shot by Camilo Castañola. The ball passing by Facundo, trying to make a final tapping. Facundo Pérez. The ball crossing from board to board. I don't know if he will be there to save it. And the ball remains in. Juan Britos gonna leave it for Jerónimo del Carril. Jero. Nicely done by Jerónimo del Carril. Good help there in the back by Britos, trying to stop Camilo Castañola. The approach by Jerónimo. Bigatti on the near side. When we listen to the first bell, now Britos entering the play. Here he comes, Juano. Coming from behind, it's going to be Facundo. The approach over there to link with Jerónimo del Carril. Nicely picked by Jerónimo. Trying to give one more life to Ensenada before the end of the chukker. Wow, the ball went a little bit uncomfortable for Jero, but still he managed to remain with the ball. 10 seconds remaining in the chukker. Over the marking by Barto Castañola. The ball stays now in behind, and now Bigatti. He needs to hit it from there. Here comes the second.
A key on the horse list.
Well, some words by Matías Baiviene regarding the positioning of the players in the lineup, in the throw-in. And the game is on check number 4 underway before reaching the halftime. La Natividad by 2. Barto Castañola, when he was approached by Jerónimo, he will be taken by Juan Britos today. To stay only 1 goal behind, Juan Britos scores to close the gap. 6 goals to 5.
But at least now La Natividad needs to bring the ball all over from one end to the other one.
Barto Castañola. And now Jerónimo picking it in the way. The open back shot to change the line. Juan Martín Subía claiming that he picked the line before. A good anticipation by Facundo
That
Pérez.
should have been a foul in favor of La Ensenada. Lucky for La Natividad.
Camilo Castañola sending it forward to link with Pablo McDonough. Good recovery by Jerónimo del Carril. Still Pablo McDonough trying to hit at goal. The marking by Alfredo. It's going to be a throw-in to resume the play towards the closest board. And the game is on. Still the danger remains against La Ensenada. Nice resolving there by Juan Martín Subía. The marking by Barto Castañola. Here he comes Barto, challenged by Subía. Coming from behind, turning around, and now Subía again. And now Jerónimo. Jero del Carril hitting it forward, blocked and deflected by Bartolomé Castañola, who ended up picking it again. From the boards to the center, Barto Castañola. Next to him, his brother. Nicely done by Jerónimo.
One that make something out of nothing. He was in trouble, 2 against 1 against him. And look how fast he got that line. And made Barto and Jeta look like beginners.
Amazing, because, I mean, polo, it's a sport where you have so many situations in the same play that you need to be so focused to be taking care to that following play. I mean, no, Benja.
Yeah, exactly.
Well done by Jero.
Sometimes you see that play, a little touch and say, oh, what a play. But Jero was so fast, so quick coming on the line.
So Jerónimo del Carril from 40 yards, sending it all the way towards the flat behind. And at the end, he ties the game 6-all. So penalty from the spot. And Barto Castañola gets ready to resume the play. Challenge there by Juan Britos. Barto on the long approach, looking for Facundo Pires or for Pablo McDonough. Finally picked by Alfredo Vigatti. The back shot, both players turning around really quickly, picked by Camilo Castañola, and the ball going with a great direction. And Camilo Castañola is going to give the lead back to La Natividad. Camilo scores, and La Natividad is back in the lead, 7-6.
He did outkill Bigatti there. He was aiming tail, aiming open, and he finally hit it straight, hit the horse, and very fast. Camilo finished that play. La Natividad up again by 1.
So now back to the center to resume the play with half a second remaining in this first half. Bigatti trying to win it over, marked by Camilo Castañola, challenged by Jerónimo del Carril. Again, Jero coming from behind Barto Castañola, and now Juan Britos linking with Bigatti. And now Juan Martín Subía coming from behind. Nice move by Juan Martín, and now Jerónimo. Hit it, were the words by Juan Martín Subía on Jerónimo del Carril, picking it up, sending it into the box. Here comes Juan Martín, also defended by Barto Castañola. The ball going in, and Ensenada sets the equalizer again. A good bonding between Jero and Juan Martín, 7-all.
And anything that Juan Martín hits the goal goes in today. No, he wasn't even looking at the goal there. He was just trying to make it go forward. Look at that, very difficult to defend. Golazo de Juan Martín.
From behind, Barto Castañola. Challenge there by Juano. Barto, and coming from behind is going to be Pablo McDonough. Leading La Natividad now from the back. The approach there to link with Camilo Castañola, who's going to be taken by Juan Martín Subía very quickly on top of him. Not letting him move. Now Britos blocked in the way. Barto Castañola. Here comes Barto, taking his time. Open towards the left. Challenge there by Jerónimo. Still Barto Castañola. Nice move by the winner of the British Open this year, Barto Castañola. Another approach over the marking by Alfredo Vigatti. Great individual action by Barto.
Yeah, but look how well the Ensenada players have shut them down, making it very difficult for him to shoot the goal.
Barto. Challenge there by Jerónimo. Nice breakaway by Bartolomé Castañola. Juan Martín Subía entering the play in a clean way. Juan Martín again. Setting the pace now from behind. Challenge there by Pablo McDonough. Juan Martín. Well, I think there was a misunderstanding over there. Can be a penalty in favor of La Natividad if I've listened properly to what the umpires are saying. Was he beaten? Almost there. 1.
And they will finish the first half only up by 1. We have had a very, very good game so far. Field number 1 in Palermo today.
Palermo. The chukkas by chukkas progression so far: 3-0, 5-3, 6-4, 8-7. A couple of very good comebacks by La Ensenada. Fragancia. Pablo McDonough sending it forward for Facundo Pires. Here comes Facundo. Facundo Pires entering the box. The marking by Alfredo Vigatti. Another approach by Facundo Pires. And Facundo scores. I don't know what happened, Benja, that Juan Britos was still coming back to the field. But, I mean, if there is something that the umpires have been pointing out in the last games are the timings in between chukkas, you know?
Yeah, the rules are the rules at the time of the time. It's nothing you can talk about it. I mean, he has so much time to come in.
And also the umpires say if there is something going on, you need to
come
tell
with
us.
time. And this cost La Ensenada 2 goals.
Facundo Pires entering the box to extend the lead, and in less than a minute, La Natividad hits twice to extend the lead before the start of the second half. No goals were scored by Facundo, and in less than a minute, 2 goals by Facundo Pires are extending the lead for the men in green.
And it's already a very difficult game for Ensenada. They cannot give these chances to Natividad.
Jerónimo del Carril. Jero towards the right-hand side, looking for Juan Martín Subía. Challenge there by Bartolomé Castañola. Juan Martín sending it forward, looking for Britos. Here comes Juano. Nicely picked by Juano. Late next to the boards were the words by Jerónimo del Carril. The pick by Jerónimo. Still, Jero del Carril. Open towards the right-hand side. Challenge there. In the inside by Camilo Castañola. Coming from behind was Pablo McDonough. Nice breakaway by Jerónimo del Carril. Entering the box. Amazingly done by Jerónimo. He hit the post. And it ended up going in. I don't know how, but what a breakaway by Jerónimo. And La Ensenada is only 2 goals behind.
And how much he believed in his mare, because he should have hit the ball much earlier. But look how well he went by. And then the ball went from post to post. Look, one post, next post.
I think it was toward the left to link with Juan Britos. Juano sending it forward, looking for Alfredo Bigatti. Alfredo on the near side. Covering the field is going to be Pablo. Head to head against Juan Britos. The pick up by Juano on the near side. Another approach, and now Alfredo Bigatti picking it up. The ball stays in behind, and now Camilo Castañola challenged by Subia. Juan Martin turning around. Another approach. Juan Martin sending it forward. The ball looking good. Jerónimo del Carril trying to deflect it in the way. Blocked. And now Facundo Pieres turning around the play. Sending it forward to link with Camilo Castañola, who picked it up on the near side. And the ball stays in behind. Now Bigatti will be reaching the ball. The back shot by Alfredo. Nice turning around by Jerónimo del Carril to pick it up. Challenge in the back by Pablo. Good marking by Pablo, but still Jerónimo prevails, and now Juano Britos coming from the side, Camilo, and now Juano Britos hitting a goal. The ball passing by. Juan Britos scores, celebrating it to close the gap again. And look, Juan Britos scores, and now it's 10 goals to 9.
And that shows how strong in the mind Ensenada's players are today, because after going down 10-7, maybe a meter too short, but he pick it up very well and finish in very good style.
15 goals to 10 in favor of La Natividad. Subia. Challenge there by Pablo McDonough. Juan Martin sending it forward, looking for Juano Britos. Nice positioning by Juano, releasing himself from Barto's marking. And Barto with a very good resolving to pick it up. The hooking by Britos, and now Facundo. Facu Pieres. Challenged by Jerónimo del Carril from behind. The pick up by Jerónimo. The marking by Facundo. And now it's going to be in favor of La Ensenada. And they must take it straight away. They cannot tap the ball since the ball went in the La Natividad 60s.
Nah, the field is in good shape, and Jero is capable of making something out of this shot. Let's see if he can hit a quality one.
Jerónimo del Carril hitting at goal. The ball passing by goes over the back line, and La Natividad will be resuming from behind.
La Ensenada at the moment.
Bigatti picking it in the way. Nicely done by Alfredo. Another approach by Alfredo Bigatti. Still in possession of the ball for La Ensenada. Challenge there by Pablo McDonough. The approach by Alfred, looking for Juano Britos. Here comes Juano, picking it up for La Ensenada. Challenge by Facundo. Nice move by Britos, turning around.
He can get within 4.
So Jerónimo del Carril hitting, scoring to close the gap del Carril. And now Facundo. Nice angle there by Facundo Pieres. Chased by Jerónimo del Carril. Facundo with the approach. Going really good, entering the box. Here comes Facundo to extend the lead for La Natividad. Facundo Pieres. Facu scores. And now La Natividad takes again a 5-goal lead.
Very clever Facu there, coming a second late. And then he pushed forward and got Jero standing still. Made the right move, and then he was 2 lengths ahead. No chance for them to come back. Well done.
Barto Castañola resuming the play, the approach, the ball passing by. Jerónimo claiming that he picked the line, and again Jerónimo keeps fighting for his team to resume the play. Jerónimo with the approach, the ball passing by, looking for Juan Martin Subia. Camilo Castañola, and now Barto also trying to reach. Bigatti hitting at goal from a long range, and that will be it. Final bell. And La Natividad will be playing in the...
Congratulations to La Natividad winners, 17-14. They'll meet La Delfina Saudi next Saturday, December 2nd in the Abierto final at Palermo at 4 p.m. La Ensenada has nothing to be ashamed of. They played fantastic, especially Geronimo del Carril. He'll definitely go up to 9 goals next year. They played stronger every game this season. You know, they started out getting beat by La H. Cria and Polo, and at the end, almost beating La Natividad, a 39-goal team. Really a 40-goal team. Everybody knows Facundo Pires is really 10 goals. You've been watching the highlights on Kirk's Polo Report. You can catch all the polo in both English and Spanish at live.aapolo.com. That's the Argentine Triple Crown of Polo. As always, if you haven't, please subscribe and be safe. Thanks for watching.